Hey guys, it's Alex here, and I'm back with Afan Lido for the end of season review at the moment. So this is a big season for us. As you know from the last time, we are challenging for the top spot right here. So I'm just going to take you through the fixtures actually um, of what we went through. Last game we played against Seven Druids, 1-1 nil away. We then had Airbus in the first game of the championship group, and we beat them 4-1, which is really good. Callahan got 2, Dale Lewis got 1, and Emma Wick got 1 as well. Jonathan Worthington pulled 1 back for them. Um, Otherwise, it was quite an even game to be fair though, but the goals they were good times. Second minute, obviously, great start to the match. I think this is straight from kickoff actually. Let's see if I can get this to load. Wick played it out to Doyle and puts the cross in, and Callahan with a good finish there. And that was just one of the goals there. Okay, then we had Bangor City, and we beat them 4-2 at home. This is a really good performance actually by us. Oh, we actually dominated pretty well. Like had to control the match. I mean, Bowley put us up 1-0. They drew 1-1 actually with Damien Allen. And then Bjorn Hiller, I think this is his first goal for the club to be fair, because he's normally the defensive midfield, like the deep line playmaker, so this is his first goal for the club. He put us up 2-1 with this, I think, Watkins and Hiller, just smashes that. Then Walker got another goal for us just before half time to make it 3-1. They brought one back through Wayne Riley, but then Rory Davey in the 92nd minute getting a goal for us here to make it a bit more comfortable. Young to Davey. I don't know what he's doing up there. I think it's just from the throw-in, but gets the goal there. Um, then who did we have? Then we had Port Talbot, our rivals, away 3-0. Glenn Bowley with 2 and Grant Walker. You're going to see a pretty um, similar pattern of Grant Walker, Callahan, and Bowley scoring in this episode. But the stats have been pretty even, but we've just been getting the goals. Glenn Bowley 1-0 before half time. Grant Walker passed up 2-0, and in the 88th minute, Glenn Bowley got another there to make it 3-0. That was a good result against our rivals there. Then we had Bala 3-1. Colin McCormack who getting 2 goals actually. He hasn't been playing as much this season. And Callahan got a goal here. Second minute as well here. He was starting to play a bit more like in the weaker games because we had to start with Bowley and Callahan up front, and McCormack's sort of the backup player now. But McCormack did really well here. Callahan puts the ball into McCormack and finishes it well past the keeper. Then Callahan got us a second. Wick on the ball into Young to McCormack, and Callahan with a good finish past the keeper. They actually brought it back 1-1 with a Danny Owen penalty. And then in the second half, McCormack got his second, which put us up 3-1. Young, McCormack, top corner, great goal there. Then we had Bala again, I think. Yeah, we had him in the Welsh quarter-final. And Glyn Bowley in the 85th minute gave us the 1-0 win. This was a lot more closer encounter here, and we were kind of lucky to get the goal here, I would say. But pushing at the end, Christopher's on, rare appearance by him. Doyle with the ball in, and Bowley puts it into the net to give us the 1-0 win into the semi-finals. So after that, we did have TNS, the big match, and we lost 2-1 here. We did so well to hold out right until the 69th minute, and then lost it with 5 minutes later. But Mark Parry got a goal back for us later on. But we didn't play very well in this game, I have to say. We did really well to hold out. We just sort of lost our concentration in those 5 minutes there, and then we started to play better. So we brought Parry on. Parry is actually a pretty good goal here. Actually, it was a fluke, but it was a goal nonetheless. So 2-1. Then we had Airbus again, 3-1 this time. Mark Parry with 2 goals this time. He's really starting to come into it. And Dale Lewis with our goals here. Just going to show you them here. He put us up 1-0. Airbus drew back 1-1 with Brian Richards, and they put us up right before half time. And then Lewis got one in the second half. Forrest to Wick into Parry. Good finish at the bottom corner. And then extra time, Lewis with the ball in, and Parry with a little flick on off the post and in. And then in the second half, Dale Lewis, good free kick there, top corner. So that gave us the 3-1 win over Airbus. Then we had Bangor City, and we drew 1-1 in this game. Quite really annoying. Mark Parry with another goal here in the 66th minute. He was on a good run of form here. And Wayne Riley, in 9 minutes to go, we conceded. It was really annoying. We could have got the win here. But here's our goal. Callahan going up the wing, puts it across, and Parry, back post, puts it in. Quite annoying we drew that. And then even worse, we lost to Port Talbot 1-0. Graham Beveridge in the first minute of all things, and then they had a player sent off. We completely had all the stats here. We had all the highlights. They had one highlight, and that was the goal. And at this time, to be fair, I saw TNS playing. I was like, oh no, we're going to be going down because they seem to win all of their games, but they have been slipping up this season. They really have. But after this was actually the big game. This was the big game versus no, it wasn't the big game. It was like semi-final versus TNS, and Callahan in the 11th minute got us the goal here, which is actually really good. We get and move into the final. This is not very highlights to be fair for us here, but Lewis into Callahan, header again, and that goes in. Yeah, it was a bit even. They had a bit more of the possession, but we got the goal there, which was pretty good. But then was the big game versus TNS. This basically decided the league, because let's go through. I think we were both on 69 points each, and this was the second last game of the season, and we won 2-1. This is a very good game by us. Grant Walker being a stalwart at the back this year. I think this is his 10th goal of the season actually. Put us up in the 11th minute through a corner. Walker front post. I don't have near post on, but somehow he just gets there. Ali Crawford right before half time makes it 1-1. I was going to be pretty happy with that, but Bowley here, he'd been not scoring for a while. Guthrie, Dave puts the ball in, and Bowley just gets there over 7, and that gives us the win. And to be honest, that gave us the league, to be fair. We had Bala, 2-1, last game of the season. Rested a few players, but Callahan getting both goals here to end off the season well with a 2-1 win over Bala. Okay, if this loads. He's been really good this season, actually, Callahan. Watkins into Callahan. Somehow just moves around a lot there, and he gets the goal. And then the 50th minute, McCormack through. Brings it back. Doyle with a great cross, and Callahan with a good header. Makes it 2-1. We did have the Welsh Cup final as well, and that was a 4-1 win over Airbus. Pretty dominant win, to be fair. Grant Walker with a goal. Show you the goals here, actually. Put us up 1-0 here. If it will load. I think this isn't yet. Corner, obviously. Walker, front post. Warwick couldn't hold on to it. 36th minute, Callahan gets the goal. Short free kick to Davey. He's going to put the ball in. Callahan gets in front. Then they score to make it 2-1, and then a minute after, Bowley gets our goal here. Howard into Parry to Doyle with a good cross, and Bowley heads it back post. That was a great header there. And then 81st minute, Bowley gets another goal here. Hiller into Callahan, who pushed out wide and squares it to Bowley, puts it bottom corner. So, after all that, have we won the league? Well, I probably pretty much told you we have. But, there we go. Look at that. 75 points. It's a lot. It doesn't seem like a big gap, but it really is no, it means it's a lot closer than it seems. We won by 5 points, but it easily could have been 1 or 2 points depending on how things went. 24 wins, 3 draws, 5 losses, 4 goals for, and 29 against. So that was pretty good. TNS in the end, I think they just drew too many games. In the last few games of the season. Can we go to fixtures, matches, fixtures and results? Okay, let's go back. Look, last game of the season we won and they drew. That was a bad one. When we won against them, we drew when they drew when we lost. Loving Bala there for that. And then they lost to Port Talbot as well when we drew to Bangor City. So whenever we slipped up, they sort of slipped up too. So that was really good for us. And in the end, we actually have Champions League football next year. It's going to be a big step up, but hopefully we can do it here. But yeah. Okay, so to show the stats of the league actually. That's rumours. Go on. There we go. Player stats. We actually got top goal scorer. Bowley got top goal scorer here. 23 goals. Greg Draper got beaten this time, 22, and Callahan was just behind with 15 to be fair. Emil Wick was up there with assists, and Glyn Bowley and Grant Walker were up there with average rating. So Glyn Bowley got the best average rating, 7.73, which is actually really good. To go with awards actually, um, Manager of the Year was me. Yes, get in. Um, there's only 25 games. Jeez, I'm 30 years old now, it seems. Um, but yeah, I won that. That's pretty good. Player of the Year went to Connor Rennie. I have no idea why, to be fair. Like, if you look at that, 26 appearances, 4 goals, and assists, and 7.48 rating. It was all on voting rating, so I think it's a bit biased towards TNS. Um, and then Team of the Season, we had Bowley and we had Walker in it. I think we really should have had. So they didn't give us much credit, to be fair. We did so much better there. Oh, awards. Back to awards. Top goal scorer, Glyn Bowley, which was very good. And then the Welsh Premier League Young Player of the Year was actually Grant Walker, which was pretty good. We've had it 3 years in a row now, actually. Colin McCormack, Glyn Bowley, and now Grant Walker. But yeah, let's just take you through the squad, actually. They're all on holiday at the moment, I think. But yeah, let's take you through the key players, actually. Get rid of the under-19s and reserves. So, ability. Gareth Callahan, definitely one of our best players of the season. So look at those stats rising. 17 goals on the season, 7 assists, 4 man of the matches, 7.44 rating. Finishing still going up. I think he's actually starting to attract what's it called? Interest. That's it. From Shrewsbury and Tranmere in League 2 and League 1, which is pretty crazy. Dale Lewis has done well this year on the left. He hasn't been scoring that many, but he got some good goals there. 5 goals, 8 assists, did pretty well. Ben Watkins, our person on loan, we could actually sign him, but he doesn't want to come to us apparently, even though he's played all season with us. Started off well, just sort of was a bit selfish later on, so I sort of started playing our own players instead of him, but he got 8 assists and a goal. Kieran Howard, he's sort of been taking the back seat too, seeing he's getting a bit older to Hiller and Wick, but he did get a goal and 2 assists, so he did well. Emil Wick, definitely one of our playmakers, to be fair. 21 years old from Norway. He's got 10 under 21 caps actually. He got 2 goals, got 13 assists, which is pretty good. Over 7 rating. Hiller as well, his compatriot. Been doing well. He got his first goal for the club recently, and he's just improving actually. So that's good. Them two. Ling, obviously in goal, did very well this year. Still going on. We've had him for so long now actually, 4 seasons now. He's just been. This was definitely his best season so far, even though he didn't keep as many clean sheets at all as any of the seasons. But he's got best rating. Alan Williams has come in. He's starting to do well actually. I should put him into a few more games to be fair. But then Grant Walker, definitely best defender this year. Stats aren't. You don't look at anything special there, but you just see 10 goals in 40 games, 7 man of the matches, 7.62 rating. He's got to be doing something right. Left-footed as well actually. Rory Davey continued his good job at left back. Stats actually decreasing at the moment. I think that's just because he's on holiday. Got on a goal and 4 assists, doing well. Josh Doyle, he's probably one of my favourite players for the club. I don't know why. He just seems like 7 assists this season. He's got a goal. He just seems to be just there, and all those crosses he's put in, and he just creates so much stuff as a right back. I just really like him. Matthew Waitley at the back, doing well. It didn't really talk about him, but he was always there to cover. 2 goals and an assist there as well. Mark Parry started to come into it this season. Think he's definitely going to be pushing for starting position next year. 5 goals and a player of the match in 5 starts. A few sub appearances too, to be fair. Bowley, Our top goal scorer, 27 goals in 36 games, 7 assists, 7.70 rating. But if you look at that, he's only got 2-star rating at the moment, which is a bit crazy. Which is, but yeah, Leoxo, he hasn't been playing this season. He's played a few games, but he hasn't really done much. Got 2 goals, 5 assists though, to be fair. But I think he's on the way out, to be fair, or declining. Liam Forrest, a good young prospect of ours. He's been starting a few games, doing well. Jamie Young, obviously, our left. He plays right midfield for us. Got 2 goals, 6 assists. He's been doing well. McCormack, doing well when he's called upon. 8 goals in 9 starts, which is pretty good. Um, Evan Guthrie, still very good when he comes on. He's been more of an impact sub, to be fair. 2 goals and 3 assists. Um, Luke Brown, Dale Morris, Stefan. Oh, this guy. This guy looks good. He's come through our under 19s. Let's just go to the under 19s actually. Go to the thing. We have quite a few good players coming through. Glenn Muring is coming through, attacking mid right. Look at that. 11 crossing, 13 long throws, 14 penalty taking, 11 flair, bit of good pace, acceleration, agility, free kick taking, 5-star potential. Stefan Saunders, a centre back, looks good. Ian Llewellyn, he's been here for a season already, he looks good still. Richard Pugh, a winger as well, he looks pretty good. Simon Price, another centre back. We have a lot of good centre backs coming through here. And then obviously Mark Parry's been starting a lot. He's still got 4.5-star potential, so that's very good by them. Um, so we're going to actually be in Champions League next season. I haven't seen what this has done for our reputation in the league and whether we can attract bigger players. I haven't really looked into that yet, but hopefully this will do us very well. This I really want this to kickstart our season now because I'm actually also forgot about that. Let's go Hall of Fame and Nation. Boom! I'm right there. When I first won the league, I was down on 10th, but now I've won the cup as well. I've put me on 8th overall. Carl Darlington, actually, the current manager of TNS, has just moved to the top within this save. But I have 1 league win and 3 Welsh Cup wins, which is pretty good. So I'm going to be pushing to beat him here. Next, Nigel Atkins, bloody hell. He was a manager of Bangor City. Bloody hell, I did never do that. Let's have a look at this. Tranmere player, Bangor City player, player manager. Wow, that's crazy. And then went to Scunthorpe as a physio. Scunthorpe as a manager, and he's a play manager of Southampton. Jesus Christ. But, well, you learn something new every day. But, yeah, we're going to be going into Champions League qualifying next year. I think it might be it's either the first or second round. But, definitely good steps. This is going to bring us in a lot of money, to be fair. But, yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And that you're pretty happy that we won the League 2. So, yeah, it's been Alex, guys. And I'll see you guys later.